Hey gang, not gonna be before you long. I tried to do this live a minute ago, but then somebody walked in and yeah, anyway, it's all good. So check it out. So the purpose of this message is to do a couple of things. Number one, I want to share something with you that has added value to my life, and number two, I want to share with you a concept that everything isn't necessarily as it appears, and the last thing I like to share is that everything is a skill, right? So for people that know me and some people that don't, um, a lot of people think that I'm just like this fearless networker and I'm just this phenomenal speaker and I can jump buildings at a single bound and walk on water and all this kind of stuff, right? But I'm just a super regular dude out here trying to get a little bit better every day. Like, I am relentless about getting to the next version of myself because I'm always trying to get better, because I know that while I am perfect right now, where I am, how I am, in my authenticity, I know that to the next level that I want to go to is going to require a different and a better me. So I'm always trying to get just a little bit better. So one of the things that a colleague shared with me, and I'll be honest, I've been meaning to do it for a while. I just haven't made time for it. Notice I said I haven't made time because I don't like to say I don't have time. We all have 24 hours. So I haven't made time and made it a priority to get this task done. But one of it was to get my Myers-Briggs personality test done. Because people always want to label you, right? Especially people who've taken the test, they want to figure out what you are, and a lot of people try to figure out what you are. And so many people, because I run in these circles and I can network and I know a lot of people and I can go into rooms and I can work the room, and because I can go speak in front of 100 people or 50 people or 5 people or 5,000 people, whatever, they think this like it's this giant skill set. I mean, it's this giant gift that God has given me to do this kind of stuff, and really it's all just a skill set. So one of the things that I share with people, especially introverts and networking, a lot of the times they feel like they can't network because they're introverts. Let's just go ahead and get past that right now. Things aren't always as they seem. I'm actually an introvert as well. For those who know me, and you know me well, that you know that I'm an introvert. For those who know me like kind of surface level, you probably think I'm an extrovert, because I can be excited. I can go in. I can make people feel great. I can share in front of multiple people. I can do all of these things, but you got to understand that's a skill set. So things aren't always as they seem, and that's a skill that I developed over the years of hard work on myself. So I just wanted to share this. I just took this test and I thought it was so cool. A colleague of mine just reminded me yesterday that I needed to do it, that it was on my to-do list. That's why it's good to have partners that'll tell you the truth and that'll actually keep you accountable to your goals and stuff like this. So shout out to D. Wilson of Spend Down Finance, man. He actually does some business funding. So if you have a business and you need to grow for inventory and stuff like this, and maybe you're worried about personal credit, he actually looks for income. Like, he looks more towards your income than your credit. So that is like super powerful in that business sector. But anyway, having a conversation with him, he just encouraged me to relook at taking the Myers-Briggs test. So this is what I want to share with you, what I got, right? Because so many people think, oh man, Meek, you're this crazy introvert and you're just this philosophical dude, you can go for it and all this kind of stuff. No, all that stuff is a skill. I'm going to share this with you guys. So I did the test, and I've come up with the ISTJ: introversion, sensing, thinking, and judging, right? So the introversion thing, people just don't believe me. I literally put it on my profile, with my networking profile and stuff like that, and people said, man, you are just not an introvert, which is absolutely not true. I mean, I can get together with you one-on-one and I'm fine and stuff like this. But literally, when I go into rooms with too many people and after doing conferences and all this kind of stuff, I literally have to take a nap. Like, I am physically and mentally exhausted because naturally I'm an introvert, but I am using all my resources to be a powerful networker that I want to be. So that's a skill set. Number one is getting uncomfortable and getting comfortable being uncomfortable. But more importantly, I'm actually an introvert. Nobody wants to believe me on that, but here's some proof, right? Sensing, right? So I care about the facts. Like, I like to look around, collect information before I make decisions, right? Because everybody likes to some people make decisions based on information, and some people make decisions based on feelings. I'm one of those people that I need information. That's just the type of person I am. I already knew that about myself. I'll be quite honest. I thought I was going to be a little bit more intuitive than I am sensing, but I knew I was going to kind of be right in the middle of that, if that makes some sense. So I definitely like information in order to make my decisions because, as y'all have heard me say 10,000 times, smart people make decisions when they have all of the facts. Don't make decisions based on feelings or what you heard or what what your mom said or your dad said or your broke uncle that live in the basement. I make decisions based on facts, information that I have gathered, right? So anyway, moving on. Thinking. Actually, those two kind of, I knew I was an introvert. I thought I would be a little bit more intuitive than I was sensing, but that kind of makes sense because I knew I was going to be smack dab in the middle of that. Thinking, I kind of felt like I was going to do that because I don't necessarily care about your feelings. All I care about is the result. Let's go ahead and get to the result. Let's go ahead and get some things done. It doesn't matter how you necessarily feel. All I care about is how do we get to the goal that we're arriving at, and let's take steps towards achieving that goal. So that's the thinking part of it. And, of course, judging part, right? That's just one of the things that we do, right? Because some people looking at big information, like the big picture and stuff like this. Look, I'm just trying to get the deal done, man. Let's just go ahead and get it done. And let's just go ahead and find ways to get it done and get it done faster. So with that being said, I just want to share this with you guys because sometimes people feel like, to be this grandiose networker and you got to do all this kind of stuff and you got to be an extrovert. You got to do all this kind of stuff. Man, that is some holy moly donut shop BS live from the pit of hell, man. You can win being yourself. You just have to figure out how to work to your strengths and do the activity long enough to get the result that you seek. Make your activity match the result that you seek and work to your strength, and you will get the job done. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's so crazy to me because so many people think, oh, man, because you can talk on videos, you can talk in front of people, you can meet, network, you can do all this kind of stuff, that they think I'm just this super extrovert. Like, y'all don't even realize that I'm just super regular. I am super extra regular, and I'm an introvert in nature. And it's just so crazy. So I just want to share that with you guys. I encourage everybody to take this test, man, especially if you're in any kind of business or whatever, and you're leading people so that way you know how to better lead your people, right? So that way you know how to better relate to people. So that way you know how you process things may not be the exact way that other people process things. And that is something that is a goal that I'm trying to get better at. So now that I'm armed with this information, I think I'll be getting better a little bit every day. So with that being said, man, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully I got value out of this. Hopefully I encourage somebody to go to the next level. Hopefully I encourage somebody to even take the test. And I don't have a dog in the fight with this. I don't have any affiliate with Myers-Briggs or anything like that. But just want to help people get better. So hope y'all have an awesome day. See you guys soon.